Alright, so I thought I'd show you this Colt conversion unit, which is the original. I guess the original was actually called the Ace, the Colt Ace, which they made as a complete pistol, I believe, and they also sold kits, which was the upper with the barrel that would slide on any government model Colt 1911 frame. This was made in the 70s. This is it's called the Colt conversion unit. If you can see right there, and it's an interesting design. It has a steel frame, unlike many or most of the conversion units that you can find today, which have aluminum frames, or they have non-reciprocating slides or partially reciprocating slides. This is a full-size, full-weight steel, blued steel slide. Did I say frame earlier? I meant slide. Steel slide, blued steel slide. And the barrel has basically a recoil booster in it. It's a floating chamber. I'll show you here. Let's see here. There you go. So this thing, this separate piece, that is basically the back part of the chamber, or the chamber itself, is it floats, and that accelerates the recoil, or accentuates the recoil, so it will run a full-size steel slide. And it can be problematic from what I understand. I've never actually run this one. I've been waiting to get a Series 70 frame to play host. And this is a Dan Wesson Heritage that I just got last week, which is very, 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 very nice. And anxious to try this conversion unit out on it. So now let's show you the disassembly. Disassemble is pretty much similar to any standard government model 1911. You release the pressure from the slide, the recoil spring, and this is where it's a little bit different. So this isn't different, this is the same. You remove the spring, the bushing. However, you can see there's an extra little piece. There's no barrel link. It goes straight through the slide stop. Just goes right through. It doesn't pivot. And there's this little guy in here, which you will soon see. It moves with, as you can see, it moves with it. Comes out the front. Let me see. I'll take this out first. There we go. Forgot how to do this. So this ejector slips into the side of the barrel and chamber, and it's held there by a little J-shaped groove. I forgot you have to remove that. I think you might be able to get it out without, but so that's the little recess for the ejector. When it's in the slide, that's what holds it, like that. Pretty nifty. And this is the chamber. So it's a separate chamber, and a lot of people say that you need to polish that in order to eliminate or reduce malfunctions. You can see that there's a little space there for it to move and accentuate the recoil. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. And that's how they figured out how to use the ejector in a 45 size frame. It's pretty cool. So this is a proprietary, or not? Well, it's not proprietary, but it's unique to the Colt conversion unit. It says number 2 on it. see that, but so don't use the standard slide stop with the conversion unit. Spring is also its own rate, I believe, but I'm no expert, so you guys tell me if I've said anything that's stupider than usual. Anyway, that's how you take it apart. Now let's show you how to put it back together. Alright, so let's show you how to put this thing together. So if your sliding chamber is come out, it just fits in like that. And then I found that the easiest way is to put this in first, about that far. Then drop in the ejector. There's a little recess in the side of the barrel, like that. And then it slides in a little, the ejector itself slides under a little lip back here. It needs to be under that. And then it can come back, and barrel just goes and sits there until you get the slide on. And the ejector keeps it from rotating this way long enough, or hopefully, if I can get this on. And did I get it? There it goes. So then you can see the hole in the frame line up. And I have forgotten the spring in the guide rod. So, oh boy. So if you're stupid like me and you forgot the spring in the guide rod, you can put it in at this point, just slide it forward enough that you can fit it in. Slide it back. Line up the hole. There we go. It's hard to do reaching over the top of this camera. That's my excuse for being stupid today. That's beautiful, isn't it? It kind of looks like the Colt Special Combat or something. It's the only two-tone Colts I like, are the stainless frames and the steel slides, the blue steel slides. Alright, so this is a Colt mag. I've run 2 magazines through it and have had 0 malfunctions. So let's try, see if it goes. This is Federal Champion bulk. See if I can hit anything with this thing. First time it did. This is a metal form magazine. You can only get about 7 rounds in it. I don't know why, but it seemed to feed okay. I got 5 in it before and it worked, so let's see if it works. That is fun. Colt conversion unit. That's beautiful, and it works great. It's got a little bit more recoil than standard 22, but it's certainly not as bad as like a 9mm or 45. It's very interesting. I recommend it. It's really cool. It's a little bit more substantial feeling than a standard 22. Let's go look and see if the targets are acceptable. So that is the last The first 10 shots I shot on camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I probably pulled these, but that's not. What is that? Maybe 2.5, 3 inches at 10 yards, which isn't good, but those are the first ones I shot. Looks like I was maybe pulling them down to the left, and I was able to hit that. I think it's a 9-inch plate. The one on the right, every shot. So, for my purposes and plinking, that's going to be cool. I'm going to see if I can figure out some ammo that works better with it. Might be interested to see this. This is the second metal form magazine that I'm trying, and I can't even get one round in it. The notch for where the rim goes down in is too tight. The other metal form mag that I tried today has a little bit of resistance as it goes through there, but I'm able to get them in, but not that second one. I have to work on that again, I guess. The Colt one works without issues. So I guess if you buy metal form mags for these, figure on doing a little bit of work. So it doesn't like these Fiocchi Supermatch SM320s. I had 2 failures to feed and 1 failure to eject out of 10 rounds. Nasty jammed the gun malfunctions. So apparently it likes the higher velocity stuff. The Federal, I think, is supersonic. It may not be out of the pistol, but it's just standard. I guess it's high velocity, but I know that some people have said that out of handguns it's not supersonic, but it rounds perfectly. But this one doesn't. Let's go see what the group looked like from 10 yards rested. So that's the group, and it's 7 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess that's a little bit better. Maybe if I had hit it all in 10, maybe it would have spread out a little bit, but that's about 2 inches, I guess, maybe 1.5 inches. So I guess it's maybe a little bit better, but if I was doing 5-shot groups, it'd probably be a little bit better of a test. I was aiming here at a 6 o'clock hold. So anyway, take that for what it's worth. Maybe it doesn't like expensive ammo. Remington Subsonic worked flawlessly. Lock the slide back. Let's go see if the groups are open. It's not bad. It's about the same as the Fiocchi. About 1.5 inches. So there you go. Ain't that beautiful? I love that blued slide on that stainless frame. I don't know why I like it, but I do. Thanks for watching.